Yeah. Thus, some Upanishadic mantras emphasize the sameness of God and His creation, and others speak about the difference. Different philosophers consider these statements according to their own conceptions. The impersonalists read the Abheda, yeah, and accept the Bheda in a figurative way. They don't accept the difference, they accept only the oneness, the unity, not the difference. And on the other hand, other philosophers, they emphasize only the differences, explain that the Lord is totally different, there is no oneness. So what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? He presented the Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, that at the same time everything is one as well as different from the Supreme Lord. He said that the energies of the Lord are not, yeah, the same as the Lord, although they are one in quality, but the Lord is different from that, as well as amongst the energies, especially the living entities, everyone is different. So to reconcile these apparent contradictions in the scriptures, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propounded the Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Srila Prabhupada writes, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, we are all one with Him, just as the gold ornaments are one in quality with the stock gold. But the individual gold ornament is never equal in quantity with the stock gold. It may be equal in quality, but not in quantity. So like this, many beautiful examples are given by our acharyas to understand how beautiful it is to have differences and to, at the same time, be completely united with the mood, that is the transcendental nature of the Lord. That is one of complete giving and offering our loving affection for the happiness of Sri Krishna. Now we are coming to the fifth one. I think, Buddha, I have 5 more minutes. Yeah.
Well, you have 5 more minutes. It's good.
So Rasa Daya. Now we come to Rasa Daya, the mercy. He distributes all transcendental mellows. Yeah. The 6th one, Chitta Arpita Unma Daya. He causes jubilation of the heart. Saswat Bhakti Vinodaya, the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, always stimulates devotional service. Samadhaya, the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the 8th beautiful gift of result of the mercy is it also provides full ecstasy and joy. Then the 9th most beautiful characteristic of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, it becomes more and more realizable now. The mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Madhurya Marya Daya, it glorifies the limit of conjugal love. And the 10th one, the last one, the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Amanda Udaya. It awakens the good fortune for all living entities. So quickly, number 5, it distributes transcendental mellows. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, out of his causeless mercy, descended to distribute the transcendental mellows, rasa, doya, to the people in this world. Thus, Krishna's Kavirya Goswami Pad is praying, Anarpita Charim Sirat Karunaya Avatirna Kalau Samarpayitum Unata Ujvala Rasam. So Bhakti Shri. On this verse, I'm sure many of you have heard this already today, but this is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He appeared in the age of Kali, and by his causeless mercy, he bestowed what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love, the beauty of the service of Srimati Radharani, her love, that is Manjari Bhava. Before the creation, the Supreme Lord enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma, but he did not, at once, inspire this beautiful gift. That came only, after Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, manifested his pastimes and impregnated the heart of Srila Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency. So this is the symptom of the Guru Parampara, that Sri Guru impregnates the heart of the disciple with that which is within his heart. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he received from the Sri Guru Parampara, as we heard, Ishvara Puripat, although he is Krishna himself, but this mood of Manjari Bhav is not Krishna's property, it is the property of the Manjaris, and he inspired that in the heart of Sri Rupa. At Prayag. Then the jubilation of the heart. Lord Chaitanya's mercy also causes jubilation of the heart. Hearing all his activities filled with compassion and affection causes the greatest happiness to the hearer. Yeah. When we hear that there has never ever been a more beneficiary donor, yeah, in whole history, you can discover who is a benedicting human society or the human beings, but there you will not find that anyone has given more of a donation than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. May the transcendental life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always be heard, chanted, and meditated upon with great happiness. Yeah. Goura Prabhu, how are we doing?
You have a little more steam left?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Well, take a few
Okay.
minutes. Let's go till another 7-8 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, good. So Lord Chaitanya's mercy always stimulates devotional service. What does it mean? It means it inspires or to want to do always more service. Once we do a little service, then we want to do a little more. But as soon as we get into the flow of service, that means when our heart becomes convinced it's no longer necessary, my dear Brajanatha, to worry about your own happiness. Just worry about the happiness of Gurudev, of the devotees. Yeah. Especially those who are worthy of service. Those are the pure devotees. Let us always be absorbed in the desires that are within their hearts, yeah, of these great souls, especially Sri Rupa. And now we are confronted with, we are bathed and showered in the mercy of Sri Swarup Damodar. Saswat Bhakti Vinodaya. In the hearts of those who come in contact with Satchidananda Gaura Hari, at once the inspiration comes to perform devotional services. Every living entity has an eternal relationship with the Supreme. So in this way, to manifest this beautiful concept of increasing the devotional service, Lord Chaitanya mercifully taught this bhakti yoga to who? Yeah, to especially those who are bereft of the proper conceptions of what really the purpose of human life is meant for. Not to become one with God, but to become the eternal servant of God. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he glorified Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like this: Vairagya Vidya Nidya Bhakti Yoga Siksartam Eka Purusha Purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sarira Dori Kripam Buddhir Yastam Aham Prapache. Let me take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who has descended in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to teach us real knowledge. His devotional service and detachment from whatever does not foster Krishna consciousness. Yeah. That is what he has come to give. What is real knowledge? What is devotional service? Automatically detachment from whatever does not foster this is the result of becoming absorbed in, identified with real knowledge and devotional service. He has descended because he is an ocean of transcendental mercy. Let us surrender unto his lotus feet. Now the ecstasy and joy. As Lord Chaitanya stimulates devotional service in the heart of a suffering, conditioned soul in this world, he simultaneously bestows the ecstasy and joy. Samadhaya. Madha means madness. Yeah. That accompanies bhakti. The conditioned living entity artificially identifies himself or herself as the master, the enjoyer, the controller and proprietor in this world. However, by Lord Chaitanya's mercy, one can give up such false identity by performing Krishna bhakti. Being a loving servant of Krishna is the original constitutional position of every living entity. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching this Divya Swarupa Hoy Krishna Nityadas. A drop of the joy and ecstasy of serving Krishna cannot be compared to an ocean. It cannot be compared to an ocean. A drop of ecstasy of serving Krishna that one gets by merging into the impersonal Brahman, even a whole ocean of happiness of that, whatever it is, relishing Brahm cannot be compared to one drop. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tastes the nectar of Krishna prema and inspires others to also taste the same. Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanyam Krishna Bhava Amritam Hiya Ashvadyas Ashvadayan Bhaktan Prema Diksham ashikshayat. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who personally tasted the nectar of ecstatic love for Krishna and then instructed his devotees. First he tasted it himself and then he instructed his devotees. This is very important. Yeah, this is the first, and still it is something I am working on every day. The first beautiful gift that Gurudev gave me, he said, if you want to help others, you should first become yourself Krishna conscious, he says. So this is an ongoing process for all of us, but especially I feel that I am faced with that every day, that it is a matter of cultivating my own bhakti. And then whatever is manifesting, I can share that with great inspiration with others. Yeah. So first tasting ourselves, then instructing others how to taste it. This is a very strange principle, but it is necessary. If we want others to be happy with something, we should first know that it will bring me happiness. Yeah. Thus he enlightened them about the ecstatic love of Krishna and initiated them into transcendental knowledge. Another aspect of Lord Chaitanya's mercy is Madhurya Maryadaya, glorifying the limit of conjugal love. There are 5 primary reasons connecting with Lord Krishna, rasas. Yeah. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. So Madhurya is the topmost relishment of rasa or loving exchange with Sri Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his mercy is stimulating that limit of conjugal love, which is unbelievable. As we have heard from Pujapat Ashram Maharaj, it goes up to Madharakya Mahabhav, and on the way there are so many beautiful emotions which flare up to the topmost level in the hearts of the gopis, especially Srimati Radharani. So we all find that there is no more beautiful offering of loving service than Madhurya Ras. And there is no one who is more expert at offering that as Srimati Radharani. And there is no one who is more fortunate than those who are allowed to assist Srimati Radharani in her offering. This is the greatest happiness that we can experience, and also we can provide to Sri Krishna. The last one awakens good fortune. Swarup Damodar Goswami mentions that final feature of Lord Chaitanya's mercy as Amanda Udaya. It awakens all good fortune. Through his teachings, his activities, and interactions, Lord Chaitanya mercifully awakens the greatest fortune in the lives of the devotees. Towards the end of his manifest pastimes, Lord Chaitanya taught Swarup Damodar Goswami and Rai Ramananda, simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, one can be freed from all undesirable habits. This is the means of awakening all good fortune and initiating the flow of waves of love for Krishna. So very important here that although it is a side effect, but we should make sure that our all undesirable habits, they should no longer disturb us. Yeah. We should be freed from them, even if they may be roaming here and there, left and right, somewhere, but they should not disturb us anymore. This is the means of awakening all good fortune. That should become our prime focus, to appreciate and be grateful for the good fortune that we have received, and endeavor every day to continue to render that loving service to Harinam. Naam Sankirtan hoite sarvana anartanasa sarva subhadoya Krishna premera ulasa. So it will awaken all good fortune and love for Sri Krishna. It will remove all anarthas. So how lucky we are that these great souls like Sri Swarup Damodar is giving us these amazing teachings about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, meditating on this mercy. Whatever bhajan we do, we have to start at some point. So simply to meditate upon this beautiful meaning of these verses, that will help us so much to appreciate Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and whatsoever even more to appreciate Sri Gurudev, who is inviting us to enter this amazing treasure of the hearts of Sri Swarup Damodar and Sri Rupa Goswami. So there is no one, who is more, merciful. So if anyone wants to understand the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he will find, or she will find, that it is amazingly, strikingly wonderful. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Doya Koraha Vichar. Vichara Korile Chitta Paba Chamatkar. If anything is not astonishing in bhakti, then it is not really bhakti. It should be truly astonishing. And this is the fact. Yeah. If really we sincerely appreciate what comes in our life, what we are receiving, it is simply astonishing. Yeah. So I conclude with this beautiful prayer of Srila Krishna Kaviraj Goswami Pad about the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Daya Karaha Vichar Vichara Korila Chitta Pabe Chamatakar. Jai Sri Satinandana Gaura Hari Ki Jai, Sri Satinandana Gaura Hari Janma Mahotsav Ki Jai, Sri Goura Purnima Mahotsav Ki Jai, assembled devotees Ki Jai, Nitai Goura Premananda, Jai Gurudev, Jai Srila Prabhupada, Vanchakalpatarupyasya, Kripa Sindhu Bhavatya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha.
I'm sitting here and listening and reflecting that you encapsulate so much of what's being said today and all the other speakers. If you could listen in to everything which is being said in the world today, this is probably the only place you can go to be happy. Yeah, because if I could count all the different words that you used to describe all of these wondrous aspects of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, joy, happiness, love, ecstasy, extraordinary, bliss, knowledge, wisdom, freedom.
Astonishing.
Ecstasy, and on and on and on. I mean, it's just like, just like waves and waves and waves. Get the message, guys, It's
Right.
amazing. It's incredible. Thank you so much. That was
And I think no social platform can deny these words. Yeah.
I just can't think of any other place that people are using these words to communicate.
Yeah.
Other than in sadhu sangha. So yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Dhanavats, Prabhu.
Thank you for giving me opportunity to participate.
Oh, that's Yashodanandan and his team. I'm just here picking up the crumbs as everybody goes through their nice transcendental meals. So now we're going to the last couple of speakers we've been talking to, being situated in the Holy Dham in India, and now we're going to move across the world to the other side of the world to let me just see, where are we? We're going to Virginia in the USA, and today we've got people in India and Virginia, in Bolivia, in Ohio, and so many other places. So it's a really interesting scrubbing of the ethers by so much transcendental sound being spoken today. We're going to introduce Sriman Bhagvat Kanta Prabhu. He first met the devotees in 2007. He took Harinam and Diksha from Srila Gurudev in 2000. I'm sorry, he first met the devotees in 2004. He took Harinam and Diksha in 2004 from Srila Gurudev. And is that, I thought I might have had a little bit more information about him, but maybe not. Just let me check my notes here. No, that's it. So very humble devotee. Oh, no doubt. He doesn't want me to glorify him too much, but Bhagavat Kanta Prabhu, are you in the room somewhere? Can you make yourself unmuted?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Oh, am I saying your name wrong? You're spelling it Bhagavati? Is it Bhagavat?
Bhagavati. Yeah, Bhagvati Kanta Dasa.
Okay, so it's Bhagavati Kanta Dasa. Thank you, Prabhu. You have the floor. You've got 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Would you like me to give you a notice?
Yes, that would be good.
Maybe 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Otherwise, you might go on and on.
Yeah, I know.
And we'll get carried away in the ecstasy of Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Over to you, Prabhu.
Okay. Thank you. Om Anjanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Sakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaye Priyatmane Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Iti Namine Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sarvadam cha me, varudam cha me, Vedanam cha me, Vaibhavam cha me, Jivanam cha me, Jivitam cha me, Chaitanya Deva me, Padana Param. Actually, today, I'm okay. You may be seeing some slides because I'm actually doing it from the studio. Anyway, first of all, my koti Dandavat pranams to Srila Gurudev and Guru Parambara. My Dandavat pranams to all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. By the mercy from the Seva team and Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, I may attempt to say something about the magnanimous Lord Gauranga for the occasion of Goura Purnima. As I am coming from South India, living in the very near to Cape Comorin, in fact, in Cape Comorin, in the southern tip of India, to the very place where Lord Chaitanya visited during his South India trip. Today, for this occasion of Goura Purnima, I would like to bring out only few highlights from his pastime in South India, where I personally visited those places as well. And I'd like to share some stories, some photos, whatever, and experiences from wonderful memories. And now being said, now this is actually our small little temple by the mercy of Srila Gurudev that we could really make. So that is where we are actually doing it. And on this very day occasion, this is the temple deities we have. And we have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and then Radha Madan Mohan. They are the primary deities here. So with great mercy from Srila Gurudev, now we have this temple in Cape Comorin. And in fact, this is in the middle of a big turmoil in the sense, so many Christians, so many conversion going on. You must have heard about that. And I don't know how actually, because of Gurudev's mercy, there are some devotees who are actually really actually getting benefit of that. So also on this very auspicious day, the Goura Purnima in India, we are so glad that by the mercy of Srila Gurudev, we just released our 10th book in Tamil, because one of the instruction for me from Gurudev was translate as many books, and also so we are discussing about making a small facility in the South for South Indian people. So now that's where I really showed our temple about, and also produce a book about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because in South India there is hardly any, almost nobody knows Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is really that bad. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita, if you see that, in South India, they're all like elephants, but at the same time, they're all non-devotees. So this is a situation there. They have all kind of, Mayavada is really to the ultimate there. So this is what the situation is. So today, we just released this 10th book in Tamil, Golden Avatar, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as an offering to Srila Gurudev. So now, after delivering Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Lord Chaitanya wanted to go for a tour to South India. All the devotees felt as if stricken by thunder. Anyway, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, after convincing, finally gave Kalakrishna Dasa, a Brahmana, as an assistant to Mahaprabhu. So what was the purpose of the tour of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to South India and other places? Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Maharaj, in his golden gift of the golden Lord, has written the pastimes of Mahaprabhu so nicely in compact form. And Krishna, 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 Nama Kirtanam, Rama, Rama, Gana, Ramya, Divya, Chanda, Nartanam, Yatra, Tatra, Krishna, Nama, Dana, Loka, Nishtaram, Prema, Dhamma, Devam, Yeva, Naumi, Goura, Sundaram. So the pilgrimage of Mahaprabhu to South India was actually for the purpose of rescuing the residents of that place. At roadsides and temples, he would chant the sweet tunes, Krishna, 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 hey. And sometimes carried away by the divine mood, he would sing Rama, 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 Rama. And the Chaitanya Charitamrita says that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually did not manifest his spiritual potencies a lot in Navadvip, but manifested in South India. So in the Matya Lila, 7th chapter and 109th verse saying, Navadvipe yehi sati na kaila prakashe, se sati prakashe nishtarila Dakshina Desa. Dakshina Desa is actually the South India. Also, we also read about many places that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited. However, for today, I would mention only probably 3 small pastimes. And they are related to the place where I am actually living very near to that. So Lord Chaitanya's visit to Sri Rangam is very, very special. And this is basically just outside Sri Rangam temple that you really see, that we see that the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually kept in a small temple there, and we can see it's really so nice. And in fact, I also came to know that there are 108 places that the footprints of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in South India are there. But they are all not made to the public yet. So the local people know, so are all there. And then in fact, I was thinking about, it will be a very nice project to really bring all those 108 places that with footsteps and then make a collection. But I wanted to start, but I haven't really done anything. But anyway, in Sri Rangam, Mahaprabhu, when he was there, he was dancing in ecstasy. Sri Venkatapata, who was the priest at that time, invited Mahaprabhu to his home. And for the entire Chadurmasya, he arranged to stay in his home. And now this is the very same place arranged by Sri Venkatapata. And they were taking Mahaprabhu so nicely. And that is also actually nicely put in this golden avatar book. Ranganada Bhatta Bhakti Dushta Bhangi Bhashanam Lakshmi Gamya Krishna Rahasa Gopi Gaika Poshanam Lakshmi Bhikshta Krishna Shirsa Sadhanakaram Premadama Devam Eva Naumi Goura Sundaram. So here what Sridhar Maharaj is actually saying is, Mahaprabhu was pleased with the service of Venkatapata at Rangashetra on the banks of Kaveri.